Hey guys, Kyle Kelly from the entire team at Kelly Sport. Excited to take you through the 2023 Bennington 25Q Fastback Arch. Let's go for a ride. So what's nice about the Bennington 25Q Fastback, there is no time to plan. You jump up, you've got 365-degree views of the water the entire time. What's great about a Bennington Tri-Tune, just like a car, faster, slower, left, and right. And what's also nice about these guys is there's no trim tabs. Drive trims, not really much of a thing, and it's pretty quick and easy to get up from an average boater to get up and go. If you're a first-time boater, this is a really good option to take a look at. Cruising speed, like I said in the video, we're running around 3,500 RPMs, doing about 22, 24. This is our most common speed. Benningtons are made for cruising. They're not made for that high-end speed or high-end torque. They're very comfortable in the open water. Big difference that you're gonna notice on the ride and handling on a demo on a Bennington, it's noise. I intentionally don't have the stereo on. Whatever you're hitting wakes or coming across wakes like what we are right now, listen to the boat. I'm hitting it, this is the exact opposite way up a 38-foot boat. There's no squeaks, there's no groans, there's no rattles. You're gonna hear engine noise, you're gonna hear water, you're gonna hear wind, and you're not gonna hear anything else. That's the beauty of the Bennington product. Now, the nice thing, we're in a Q series right now. That's consistent all the way across the brand. Whether you're looking at the SV entry line or all the way up to the QX, you're gonna notice a rock solid structure because Bennington does all of the rough water testing here on the rough waters at Lake of the Ozarks. So the Bennington 25Q Fastback Arch comes in at about 27 foot, 9 foot overall. She's 8 foot 6 wide, weighs about 5,500 pounds without a 300 horsepower motor. Add that to about 800 pounds. You're gonna be in the lower to mid sixes for a full wet loaded weight on this boat. 8,000 pound lift works perfectly. As far as our cruise speed goes, this boat's made to cruise somewhere in the 20s, around 3,500 RPMs, gonna run you around 22, 24 miles per hour. You're gonna be burning right around 5 to 6 gallons per hour, so very fuel efficient, getting around 3 to 4 miles to the gallon. Your top end speed, guys, it's not what you bought it for. This is, we'll get to in a second, it's probably one of the slowest in the top end speed. You're not gonna break 50 miles per hour in this boat, but it will cruise out top end speed in the mid to upper 40s, but you bought this boat for a comfortable luxury ride, and that's what she's tuned for in the 20 mile per hour range. So where does this fit in the brand? The Bennington Q Series has always been synonymous since they first came out with it in 2008 as the premium boat. This is the first boat that they essentially took to the next level and redefined what a pontoon boat could be. Now, with the recent redesign here in the Q Series, this beautiful arch, the integrated docking lights in the front, and all the wonderful standard features, guys, think about GMC. This is kind of like your Cadillac Escalade. You know it's going to have all of the wonderful things that you want, standard, and it's going to be, again, set as a premium comparative to everything else out there. If you're looking for the truly ultra luxury, we can take a look at the QX, but this Q Series, kind of like that Cadillac Escalade inside our dealership, it's our #1 seller here at Kelly Sport. So what makes the Q the Q? First and foremost, your front swope nose. These are actually fiberglass panels here that give this the great stylized, some great beautiful curvy look up in the front up here. I've loved these. It's a great additional barrier if you ever happen to catch a wave over the nose here. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to do some storage. This is, I personally have a Q in my dock. Down in here, it's a great spot to throw in lines, fenders, anchor, even as well, either here on the other side. And then also, guys, it's the look. It doesn't have that straight up and down panel that can kind of be an obtrusive look. You have the ability to customize, so either your panels on the exterior, you have 3 different options for accent panels, a myriad of different colors, and then railings as well you can customize. So from the flooring to the exterior to the interior, you can completely customize this boat. Speaking of customizing, guys, there's no one building a better looking or more comfortable seat than the team at Bennington. This is all diamond stitched, hand stitch Stymex material. This is material that is 4 to 5 times more expensive than any other pontoon builder out there. This is extremely stain resistant, cleans up extremely well, and what I love about it, doesn't retain as much heat. You kind of feel it. It's got like a little bit of a fabric feel to it. Very soft, very good looking. Most importantly, tons of storage. As you go across here, portable cup holders, you've got tons of stowage that comes down underneath here, underneath all the seat bases. One of my 2 favorite features is the seat back. Designated stowage for your trash can. Armrest flips down, great spot to hide a phone or suntan lotion. In-floor ski stowage is cavernous. It's monstrous. Down on the in-floor here, I think it's all the way up to almost, I think it's 8 foot tall inside here. It's almost kind of a little bit too long to be canted, but it's very deep. I can stand up almost to my knees inside here. You have plenty of room for all the accessories during the day. Nice standard bow table up in the front up here. You've also got the new redesign of the glass windscreen. This is an actual hard pane glass. It's beautiful. We've had the plastic in the past. This is just bringing things up to the next level and looks gorgeous. Standard Helm station storage down underneath here. Great spot to throw a lot of your towels, tote bags, everything underneath here. Keep this nice and dry. Your helm seat for the captain, you're not going to find anything nicer, guys. We have the elevated helm seat. It's an optional feature, standard in my opinion for us at Lake of the Ozarks. Sitting down, extremely comfortable. Ability to adjust and move all of this. Easy access to my controls, 365 degrees. We did do the optional Garmin. Strongly recommend it, and it's a great pair up. Not a bad idea. Consider an upgrade on stereo. Kicker does a wonderful job. That Rockford Fosgate, it's cool, but it's expensive, so it's up to you if you truly want the finest of the finest. But the kicker speaker on there with the sub and the amp, it's probably a good look to take a look at. Your choice for power. We either got the Mercury 300, performs better, or you've got the Yamaha 300. They don't break. You've got your options from down to 150 all the way up to 450Rs and everywhere in between. Our most common that we see in the 25 is a good 300 block. It's a real nice sweet spot for performance, price, resale, and like that Yamaha, superb reliability. Next, we've got our port seat here. I call it the king and the queen seat. Extremely comfortable, just as comfortable as the captain's seat. We do have other options if you want to consider something here, which I'll get to in a second. Number 2, this arch. It's a push button arch, guys. Folds down quick and easy. Recent redesign also cuts back on any pinch points on here, so this is a much safer option than what we've had in the past. And then last but not least, the transom of the boat. This is actually built with us in mind. We actually share with the team at Bennington what we wanted to see. This is where the fast back comes into play. You got U-shaped seating on either back. What's nice about this is, guys, if you would like, you can do a standard lounge seat, or if you've got those big groups, you can sit 2 or even 3 people if need be, sitting straight up and back. You still all have your storage and everything underneath here. In the ground here, we have a 56-gallon gas tank. It's monstrous. Again, another upgrade, but that we strongly recommend here at Kelly's Port. Another upgrade, ski tow bar. I recommend it. Be silly if you didn't. It's actually the only ski tow bar that's integrated into both the deck and the tri-tune. You don't have any weight restrictions on this. So if someone else is broken down, you can tow somebody back or get them out of trouble without destroying a $3,000 ski tow bar. The next back here, this is the essential of the fastback, guys. You've got additional stereo controls, 2 additional speakers, cup holders in the back here. This is just a really well designed transom for either coving out or maximizing your entertaining, which is kind of what this boat is designed for. And last but not least, our lily pad ladder. If you haven't seen these in person, guys, they're deeper, they're wider, they're at more of an obtuse angle. They are the best ladder in the industry here today. So guys, the Bennington 25Q Fastback Arch is really that boat for the entertainer, big families, and someone who just doesn't want to settle for anything less. You bought value brand cereal in your 20s and now you've made your money and you don't have to buy the off-brand stuff. This is your premium, top of the line, sacrifice nothing, great pontoon that fits in. However, if you're like me, balling on a budget with a couple kids in diapers, if you still want that luxury, that class, that service, and that warranty, take a look at our LX model. It's our first entry in the Bennington line, to our luxury series, or if you still want all the great warranty and everything, even take a look at our S series, which would be like our Tahoe. From the S to the QX, from 22 foot to 30 foot, Kellysport has all of the Benningtons in stock, available, and quicker lead times than just about any other dealer out there due to the volume of our size and our market. And we would love to have you as part of the Kellysport family. So come by with our team, come up to the showroom, come down the marina, come take a look and see why Bennington is the #1 tri-tune in the industry. I'm Kyle Kelly from the entire team at Kellysport. Thank you for your time and thank you for the opportunity to earn your business.